Hi, this is Empress Divinity, writer of Mr. Wrong, and this is a quick author message just to be more personal with my readers and future readers, and just so you guys get to know me as a writer and my goals in writing. Majority of people that I feel know me as a writer know me from a popular app named Wattpad, which also has a website. And my goal for using this site is to really place the complete rough draft version of novels, of books that will be available solely to Amazon Kindle. And also, I do plan to release things that will not be for, like, you won't have to purchase at the moment, because it will be a part of Amazon Kindle Selects, I think it's called, when you have a subscription and you can read like any free books that an author has went into direct agreement with Amazon Kindle to make the book only available to that service. And that's how you guys are able to read all of these free books, just by paying a low subscribers fee. So I'm making this video because I want to kind of talk about that. The site that I use is a free site. It's completely free, and anyone can upload a story. If you're a writer and you want to begin to build a fan base, or if you're just a reader, like I started using this site just as a reader because I love to read, and I wasn't always in a position, and even to this day I'm not always in the position to buy a book or to subscribe to a book subscription. So it's a really great site for people to begin to test their artistic creativity, or to begin to build that fan base, or to just read a whole bunch of, it's a lot of great free content on the site. And my goal in using the site as a writer, it is to gain a fan base. I do hope that some of the people that begin to follow me as a Wattpad artist will see the value in my work and want to see the completed, enhanced versions of the stories that I release to Wattpad, or become interested in books that I will not release to Wattpad, which will be solely to Amazon Kindle. But on this site, I've seen a lot of writers grow a lot of fame. They've grown fame, to be quite frankly, and have large bases. And what I don't like as a writer using this site is the minute they get a shiny coin placed in front of them, and I'm not fronting them for this, because as creatives, whether you make clothes, whether you write, whether you sing, whatever you do, you want to use your God-given blessed talent to support yourself and your family and to live better. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong is when you engage a large audience of people, get them to fall in love with your style, in love with your creativity, and overnight these writers just yank the carpet from under their fans' feet with no remorse, and they stop uploading free content. They use the site to only post what they will call sample versions of the stories, and they want you to go to either other sites where they are paid, and I will probably go on that, so another reason why I do not use those sites and never will. Or they want you to go to a place like Amazon Kindle to get the completed book. This is not to toot my own horn, but I am a writer in every sense of the word. I go through the writer's process. In between the Wattpad version and in between my Amazon Kindle versions, there is a second draft. I do work with the legal side of things, and what I release to Wattpad, and what I will always release to Wattpad, will be completed versions of the rough drafts, the first rough drafts. But I will not ever limit that reading to 3 or 5 chapters in order to make it a sample. I will never stop uploading free content to Wattpad. And I do want you guys to understand, for me, the completed rough draft on Wattpad, that is the sample to me. Like, I feel as though my sample is, the first rough draft version I put on Wattpad, it will be pretty good, and that it will get support and people will fall in love with it, and that those people, when they do know that I've released to Amazon Kindle, because I update on that app, they will want to know more about these characters. They will want to know more about things that I may have touched upon in the rough drafts, but I did not write complete scenes for, or did not really expound upon. So to me, to provide you guys with that free content, and to also try to build my fan base, and also to try to build myself up as a more recognizable, more distinguished, more trademarkable. Oh, and to answer a question real quick, many people have hit me up in my messages asking me what the TM that has suddenly appeared behind Empress Divinity stands for, and it is trademark. Empress Divinity is now a trademark. So with my brand, like, it does not hurt me to give free content to people who love to read, such as myself, and also at the same time begin to try to make that another source of income, and to also really make my voice in the writer world. I want you guys to understand, unless there comes a place where there is binding legal ramifications or binding legal, agreements that I've made, I will never just stop giving you guys content for free, or for a affordable price. I will never use Wattpad to post a draft, and then once it gets enough following, turn it into a sample. I will never do that. If I ever post a sample for Wattpad, it will be a standalone book, which will not be a series. It won't be a part of a series. It won't be a spin-off from a series. It will have nothing to do with my Wattpad content, and it will be just to let those readers on Wattpad know that, hey, Empress Divinity is dropping a completely different work for Amazon Kindle. So I'm making this video, and the main message of this video is basically, I want you guys to feel comfortable with falling in love with my characters. I want you guys to feel comfortable with falling in love with my writer style. I want you guys to be comfortable with following me, and I want you guys to always be excited and looking forward to the next work that I will post to Wattpad for you guys. I don't want you guys to ever worry that if I get too much support, or if you guys share the books or anything like that, that I'm going to switch up and that you won't be able to get great content from me on that site. That will never happen. Like I said, I will work to make sure that I never place myself in a legal position in which I cannot do so. I am an independent writer. I will stay an independent writer. I will never sign rights to my works over to anyone else. I will never sign publishing to where, I will never sign publishing. Like, if I cannot get things published myself, retaining my rights, I won't do so. So, as I get ready to conclude this little, author message, I want you guys to know that you are safe becoming a reader of mine. You are safe introducing people to my works. You are safe to look forward to great quality content to continue to come to me through Wattpad. Even though I am going to very soon be releasing to Amazon Kindle. As I end this, like I said, Empress Divinity is now a brand, a trademark. And I want you guys to understand that with every facet of my life, be it SoundCloud, even like the Walk on Moons project, which has the Lauryn Hill cover, well, it's not a cover, because a cover is when you sing something exactly the way that it was, or you kind of change it up, but it's the lyrics, it's the same thing. It's not a cover. It's the name track to the album called Walk on Moons, and it is the track Turn Your Lights Down Low, from Lauryn Hill. But the lyrics and the arrangement of it is all my own. I will not be posting that to SoundCloud, and when it is posted to SoundCloud, I will not be allowed to post that content for free. So with that being said, just because I'm now moving into being a musical artist in a, you know, a rapper, a singer, a songwriter in a different degree, it is not going to stop, you know, you guys that find me on SoundCloud or been following me on SoundCloud from getting free good quality music for me. I will still have content that is just for free, just for those of you who cannot afford to, you know, buy the Walk on Moons, you know, album, or cannot afford to get the streaming service in which you could get the Walk on Moons album, you know, for free, but not have to pay for it as a standalone project. And that's what all facets of me. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys are enjoying Mr. Wrong. I hope you guys are looking forward to How to Love, where we will dive into Divine's story. And I just want to thank you guys immensely for your shares, for your comments, for your votes. Like, I'm shocked that you guys have been voting. Like, thank you for your votes. And I just hope you guys continue to enjoy my work and be on this writer's journey with me. Bye, everyone.